Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a new video and it's going to be about my wife's car. She drives 535 station wagon and recently we got into an accident. And unfortunately it was hit and run accident, so we couldn't get any information about person who hit our car. Yes, we could use our insurance, but our insurance deductible is so high that it's actually cheaper to use our own money to fix this car. It was hit in a really bad spot, as you can see, where the door has this curve. I talked to a few people from companies that specialize in paintless body restoration, but they said they could not do it. It's too much of the damage. It actually has to be done in a real body shop. And the guy who I talked to, he told me if I do preparation myself, it's gonna be costing even less money. And I'm using this opportunity to show you guys how to disassemble the door panel on 5 Series. Also how to remove mirror, door handle, shadow line molding, or any molding in this case. Last but not least, we're going to remove turn signal, xDrive badging, and also our car has a clear bra on this fender, so we have to remove this as well. I'm going to remove xDrive badging first, then fender signal light, and then we're gonna start removing clear bra film from this fender. I'm using nylon string, but you can use, I know people use lots of stuff to remove these badgings. You can use fishing line, you can use even dental floss, it's gonna work. Just make sure it's not too cold outside, and this car was outside in 80 degrees Fahrenheit for a few hours, so it just should come out super easily. See, because it's warm, it's going like a knife through butter through this double-sided tape. Yep, and that's it. I had to reapply our turn signal because I have to drive to that location and it's in a different city, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but I can tell you clear bra is totally worth every dollar you spend on it, because paint is just perfect. There's no, it's like basically brand new car. So I think when I'm gonna fix this dent, we're gonna reapply clear bra back to this fender and probably even on this door and the door on the other side, driver's door. So let's just continue. Next I'm going to work on a door, and for this we have to disconnect battery. And to disconnect negative at the battery, you have to take this plastic. You need a 10mm socket, and also you need a screwdriver to remove that screw over there. Just a little tip for people who have same car: never close trunk lid when you have battery disconnected, because if you do lock it, you're gonna have a big inconvenience to get to this little cover over here. You have to open it and there is a manual release for the trunk lid. So it's very inconvenient. I did it already on this car, and I can tell it's not fun. So let's just start disassembling a door panel. I probably didn't tell why we disconnected battery. It's because this car has airbag, and we have to disconnect airbag before we take off this door panel. And this is the tools we need, and I'm gonna use this little screwdriver to take this cap or cover for Torx screw. Next we have to unscrew this thing because it's gonna be on our way. Also, I'm gonna use this little screwdriver to take off this cap. Using a plastic pry tool similar to this one, it doesn't have to be exactly like this one, you can start working your way around whichever part is easier. This side I find a little bit easier because here is only screw that holds this panel, and there are actual clips, so we have to release it from here. After we took off the panel, we have to disconnect all the wires that are holding it. First, let's just get rid of this stuff. Then goes our airbag and all wires, one by one. If you have two people working on this, it probably makes this job way easier, but it's totally doable by only one person. We need to take off mirror. Mirror is mounted by 3 Torx screws over here. It's better to use 2 people. One is holding the mirror and another is working from this side. Next, I'm gonna remove molding. In our case, it's a shadow line molding, and I already removed shadow line molding or molding on several cars, including my 528 when I had a few years ago. And it's a little bit tricky. Sometimes you can start from this side, and sometimes you can start from the other side. You have to try removing it, and it's basically just holds on clips, but if you push it really hard, you can bend it. So you just have to be really careful removing it. And next thing that I'm going to remove is going to be door handle. And to remove door handle, you need to use small screwdriver or plastic pry tool. Open these 2 covers. Then I'm going to use Torx 25. I wanted to show how to remove the door handle on a spare door handle I have. So basically, you need to use Torx 25 for this operation, and first one is going to be top one. So basically I have a wrong side handle, but you will get the idea. First you have to pull a handle, and it's gonna align with your hole over here, and then you have to catch the Torx with your screwdriver and unscrew it. And second one is located over here. It's a lower one, it's very easy to find. You don't have to pull anything, so that one is easy. And then when you remove the door handle, there is going to be a regular screw. I believe it's a regular screw, but I don't remember exactly. But when I'm gonna remove this handle, we'll see if it's actually a regular one or Torx one. And now I'm ready to do it on my car. It's probably going to be easy if somebody helps you with a flashlight, but you can do it yourself. Okay, so I got it, and it has to be open almost all the way. You have to pull the door handle almost all the way, and then just unscrew it. And then just remove your door handle. And the second one is going to be a lower one. You can go ahead and unscrew it all the way. It's not gonna fall in the door. And next we're gonna open this cap. Yeah, here's another Torx. For this one I'm using smaller screwdriver, smaller Torx. I'm not sure what number is it. It's pretty old. I'm going to find it later and add it in post. What number is it? So you don't have to unscrew it all the way, just loosen it up, and then this cover, you can just remove this rubber cap and just remove the door handle. Yep, this is it. It's pretty easy, and I don't think it's really hard to remove door handle on a 5 Series. You just have to be really careful with not scratching paint on the door when you do it, but this door is going to be painted anyway, so I was just careful inside because we're not going to paint the door inside. So I'm going to tighten up everything that we don't lose. Oh, there is nothing to tighten it up to. So this is it. Car is ready to be painted or fixed and painted, if we go in this order. And basically I'm going to deliver it tomorrow. I'm going to put back door handle, and here I am inside the car. I've got all wires neatly tied up that we don't break anything when we shut the door. And I don't have a tool that resets airbag error messages, so I just use the spare one I had from my spare car, from my parts car. And let's see if this is actually gonna help avoid having an error message for airbags. So we just start the car. Alright, I see no error messages for airbags. I'm going to show you error messages that you're gonna see when you connect your battery again. It's all-wheel drive. If your car is all-wheel drive, then time and date, and also start off assistant and active. But when you start driving your car, it's gonna take about maybe 3 or 4 miles. It depends on situation, and all these error messages except time and date, they're gonna disappear. Well, let's just take this car to shop. Let's get done with this door problem, and I'm gonna continue when it's gonna come out of the body shop.